Welcome to Claude Code News. Version 2.1.90 is out, and it's a meaty one. A brand new interactive learning system, a session-crashing infinite loop finally squashed, major performance wins for long conversations and large projects, and meaningful security hardening for PowerShell users. Let's get into it. The headline feature this release is /powerup, a brand new in-terminal interactive lesson system. Type powerup, and you'll get guided animated demos that teach you Claude Code features right inside your session. If you've ever wanted to discover what Claude Code can actually do without digging through documentation, this is your new best friend. It's especially great for onboarding teammates who are new to the tool. This one was painful. If you hit your usage limit, the rate limit options dialog would auto-open over and over in an infinite loop, eventually crashing your entire session. That's now fixed. When you hit a rate limit, the dialog appears once, you make a decision, and life goes on. No more lost work from runaway dialogues. 2 regression fixes that will unblock a lot of real workflows. First, if you use resume with deferred tools, MCP servers, or custom agents, you are getting a full prompt cache miss on the very first request since version 2.1.69. That's now resolved. Your cache is intact when resuming. Second, if you use a post-tool use format on save hook, say prettier or black running after every edit, consecutive edit and write calls were failing with a file content has changed error. Claude Code now correctly handles the case where a hook rewrites a file between edits. A couple of important correctness fixes for power users relying on hooks and auto mode. Pre-tool use, hooks that emit JSON to etid out and exit with code 2, the standard way to block a tool call, were being silently ignored. They now correctly block the tool as intended. Separately, auto mode was failing to respect explicit user instructions like don't push or wait for X before Y, even for otherwise allowed actions. Claude will now honor those boundaries as expected. 3 significant performance improvements land in this release. SSE transport was processing large streamed frames in quadratic time, meaning the more data in a frame, the exponentially slower it got. That's now linear. Transcript writes in SDK sessions with long conversations were also quadratic, also now fixed. And the resume all projects view now loads project sessions in parallel instead of one by one, making it much snappier for users with many projects. On top of that, a per-turn JSON stringify of MCP tool schemas on cache key lookup has been eliminated entirely. Windows users get meaningful security improvements this release. Several PowerShell permission check bypasses have been closed. Trailing ampersand background job escapes, the error action break debugger hang, archive extraction time of check time of use vulnerabilities, and a parse fail fallback that was degrading deny rules into allow rules. Additionally, the DNS cache commands, get DNS client cache and ipconfig display DNS, have been removed from the auto allow list for privacy reasons. These won't run without your explicit approval anymore. A handful of polish fixes round out the release. The click-to-expand hover text was nearly invisible on light terminal themes, now fixed. A UI crash when malformed tool input reached the permission dialog has been patched. Headers in the /model, /config, and other selection screens no longer disappear when you scroll. The /resume picker now filters out sessions created by headless P or SDK invocations, so you only see your interactive sessions. And the duplicate Claude DMD badge that kept appearing in full-screen scrollback is gone. That's everything in Claude Code v2.190. Definitely try out powerup if you want to level up your Claude Code skills. If this video was helpful, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next release. See you then.